We're still in our title block drawing at the moment, and what we're doing is we're developing our title block so that we can utilize it over and over again. We're gradually going to build it into an AutoCAD block. That's further along in this course. So, we have our outer edge here. That's the edge of our sheet of paper, our A3 title block sheet. So that's a polyline. We've exploded this polyline into its component lines, and the inner polyline, we exploded it as well, but deleted or erased three of the component lines. So what we're going to do now, we're going to utilize that wonderful offset command again, and then we're going to do some trimming and some extending so that we can see what happens with the trim and extend commands when we start building up our title block. So, offset again here on the modify panel in the home tab. So offset. We come into the drawing area, and again we're prompted to specify our offset distance. I'm going to type in 70 millimeters as our offset and press enter. As before, I need to select the object to offset. That's this line here. Left click. That picks the line. I'm then going to move to the left and left click to specify the side on where I'm going to offset. As you can see, it offsets to the left. I press enter to finish. Now, you'll notice down at the bottom there that we've got two lines now that intersect, just here and just here. So what we're going to do again now is we're going to tidy this up, and we're going to tidy this line here and also create another line here that's going to offset up this way as part of our title block. So we go to offset again now, come into the drawing area, and our offset distance will be 30. And then press enter. Now we're going to select the object to offset, which is this line here. Do not select this one in error. It's this line here. Left click on it, move upwards for the direction, and left click again, and you'll see that line offset also. Press enter now to finish, and we're going to do one last offset, which is going to be over here on this line here. So we go to offset, and we specify our offset distance of 10 this time, and press enter. We select this line here, we left click on it, we move to the left and left click again, and press enter to finish. Now we need to do some trimming. Trim is available here, again on the modify panel. There's trim. If you click on the down arrow, you can select either trim or extend. So when you trim back to the edges of other objects. When you extend outwards to meet the edges of other objects. So let's select trim. Now, it prompts you to select objects or select all. That can be a little bit misleading. Make sure that you read the command line. Can you see on the command line there? Select cutting edges ... It's prompting you to select the objects that make your cutting edges first. So, I'm going to select this line here as my cutting edge first. I'm then going to press enter to confirm that cutting edge. Then AutoCAD will prompt me to select the object to trim or shift select to extend. I can alternate between trim and extend by holding down shift. So if I'm trimming and I hold down shift, I can extend. If I'm extending and I hold down shift, I can trim. I'm going to trim this line here. So it's this line here, but I need this right hand end. So make sure you get the pick box on the right hand end, and I left click. Notice it trims back to this cutting edge here. I press enter to finish, and this line here is now not required. So I click here, and I either hit delete or I can use erase here on the modify panel. As you can see there, I've now got a line there that's neat and tidy in a box, ready for some text input. I need to trim again now, so I click down here, I select trim, and I select this as my cutting edge, left click, press enter, left click on this end of the line here, it trims it back, and I press enter again. Now, I may want to extend a line in AutoCAD. Very easy. I select extend instead, up here on the modify panel. I'm going to select this line here as the edge I'm going to extend to. I press enter to confirm. Same process as trim. Click on this end of the line here, and it extends it out to my boundary edge just there. Enter to finish, and as you can see, I've now used trim and extend effectively to further build my title block.